So, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Adelaide. And I'm Adelaide. So, let's get right into it, should
Yeah.
we? So, as you can
So,
see from the title below, today's topic is very relatable to everybody. You probably clicked on this because you're going through the same thing.
mm-hmm.
So, yeah, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Why are you single?
Oh my God, you shouldn't ask people that.
Why are
What?
you
This
single?
like she's asking it like she's accusing me of being single on purpose at this point in time. Like this is not my choice. You think I want this?
Do you? Do you? Okay.
To be fair, that's a fair question. Do I want this? If we're answering the question at its core, I don't want to be single, but I would rather be single right now because I've not met the right person. So, do I want to be single? No. But if you present me with my options that I know right now and say, do you want to be in a relationship with these people? Then I guess my answer is yes, I want to be single because I do not want any of the options that are currently in my life.
Yeah. So, as we all know, it's really difficult to date in this day and age, 2025. Gen Z, millennials, all those, it's just a different dating experience all around. We've got dating apps now, we've got too many options.
Too many options, but also very little options. Very little options. And I don't know about everyone else. I'm based in the UK, in Manchester. And I feel like the dating pool, obviously online, it's much bigger than you're exposed to in your day to day life. And I'm not complaining about that because Manchester is not populated with my type, if that makes sense. There is those options online, but they're not really real options. Like in my city where I live, I'd like to just meet someone maybe once or three times a month that I'd be like, oh, maybe like I've got so many people who I could start something with if we just start talking. But I feel like the people that you get to see online are people you'd probably never even bump into in real life.
I feel like a lot of people got the wrong intentions when dating. That's why it's
Yeah.
been very difficult for all of us to navigate this new world that we're living in.
Mm.
So, on the dating apps, it seems like, for example, people who know Tinder, Hinge, all that stuff, most men,
Mm.
I'm not generalizing men,
Mhm.
should I just say some men?
Yeah.
Some men just are on those apps to get like a quick thing going, to get lucky. Some
Mm.
people are lonely and they're just literally looking for someone to fill a space
Yeah.
and not really looking for the right things, not dating for the right reasons. They've not set up their profile for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And that puts women like,
And even some women, for let's say if there is serious men on the dating apps, there is some women who are just looking for rebounds, just break up with someone.
mhm,
And there's people who are online for various reasons. Not everyone has the same goal, even though the dating apps promote themselves in a way like, oh, you're looking for love, sign up on this app. There is some ingenuine people on those apps, and I think that's where the problem lays.
for me, I would advise everyone who is seriously looking for someone to just don't bother with those dating apps.
Have you been on dating apps, Adelaide? I feel like she got
I
cuffed so
have.
early. I've forgotten if you've ever
I've
been
been
on.
on Tinder
Have
and I
you?
did not like it. For my personality type, for everything, like I did not like it. Like, fair enough, it kind of keeps you entertained for the time being, but it also
Mm,
feels so superficial.
yeah.
Like, I didn't enjoy the experience of just like having to talk to multiple people, repeating the
Mm,
same conversation, and sometimes it not actually going anywhere. So
yeah.
it's rare that you actually meet someone who's as serious as you are,
Yeah.
and when you do find that, it's amazing. Which people have found that, it's really amazing. It's nice,
Yes.
but
Yeah,
it's
but it's
very
very
rare.
rare. I don't hear those stories a lot. The time you're talking about, I think I remember this was like back in pandemic days when
Mm.
everyone was just already inside, so why not try the apps? But and one of our friends had actually met quite a good match on Tinder, so we're like, I'll give it a
Good
try
go,
a little
yeah.
bit. But yeah, we found that it's just not a place for us. It was a scary place. I would never go back there. Very
Yeah,
scary place.
yeah.
With Tinder in particular, I think other apps might be okay, but
Mm.
yeah.
So as a Christian, where do you meet people? It's
And
hard
they
to meet
say
people.
church, a lot of people probably come in church, but Adelaide, go and tell them she's taken, but even she knows like that's not a
That's the
real option for
trenches, I'm not gonna
us.
lie. Church, you don't.
Or am
No
I going to the wrong
offense.
churches? People who live in Manchester, tell me what churches should I be going to? Because
Yeah, because no offense, there's no good people in there. If anything, the church people, be the worst.
Oh gosh, tell me about it.
Just no, no. Don't go to church thinking you're gonna find a man.
No,
That's all I'd say. Go to
no.
church and look for God. Find
Mm-hmm.
God.
Mm.
Find
That's what I
yourself.
go to church for, by the way. It's just that whenever I say, where do I meet people? People always say church, but
Mm. So, what advice would you say you get a lot as a single person?
like just work on yourself, don't even mind them. Men aren't everything. You can love yourself. That's the advice that's out there on the internet. Your friends are telling you that you don't need a man, da da da. And the thing is, I think everybody knows you don't need a man, but romantic love is nice. We
Yeah.
want romantic love, you
Yeah.
know. And we were even talking about this in another video, like being twins. According to research, we tend to get into relationships a bit later on in life, because the relationship we have with each other kind of ticks a lot of the boxes already. But I think also that depends on the stage of life you're in, and both in, actually, for that matter of fact. Because now that my twin is taken, I feel like a lot of my boxes now that she used to tick don't even get ticked anymore, meaning I do actually need a partner, and she's not enough because she's also not as available as she used to be. If we're both single, I think it'll be kind of like, yeah, we're taking on this world together, single twins, let's go, blah blah blah. But being a single twin yourself is just, where's my man? Like, where is
Mm.
my man?
Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to the whole working on yourself topic, I hear it. It's a hard one to hear, but I think it keeps a lot of women away from a lot of hurt, I would say. When people say work on yourself, it's literally just a thing that we have adopted to kind of protect ourselves, because sometimes if you remind yourself of how treacherous it is out there, you kind of would, appreciate this time being alone, appreciate,
Yeah,
not having somebody's dusty ass son
yeah.
making you cry, stressing you out, things
That's
like
true.
that.
And I think you're right. That advice doesn't necessarily come from a place of, um, well, I'll just tell you how some single people can take that information sometimes, especially if that's what you're constantly hearing. They say, like, work on yourself, fix yourself. It kind of feels like people are saying you're the reason why you're not single. You're
Mm,
not healed enough. You've not reached a place where God can bring the partner into your life.
yeah.
But I know majority of the time the people are coming from it from a place of just keep yourself occupied by things about you, because there's no point pouring into nothing,
Yeah.
pour into yourself. But I think, yeah, it needs to be rephrased to kind of focus on that part, like, oh, all the energy you have, all the love that you have that you want to give someone, whilst there's no one there at the time, give it to yourself, and
Mm,
just keep hoping and praying that someone will come. Obviously keep doing the work you need to do, as in, like, put yourself out there. That's all you can
mm,
do. What else can you do?
exactly. And you can only work on yourself as much as you allow yourself, to be honest.
Yeah.
You are the only person who can decide how long that process for yourself is going to take. Some people get the message quicker
Mm.
and they're able to kind of be content, but
Yeah.
it's like a message that you kind of have to remind yourself every single day, like, you know what, ultimately I love me enough not to go out there and get the next best thing, but
Mm.
to just wait for the right thing. And if the right thing doesn't come, maybe I will be happy just being myself, just it being me, myself, and I. And as scary as that sounds, to be just me, myself, and I, just think about how scary it would be to be with someone who doesn't love you.
Yeah. So scary. Ugh. Guys, trust
Yeah.
me, you don't want to have that experience. And healing from that is much more worse than just working on yourself in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest advice that should be given out there is just don't settle. That's
Yeah.
the only advice you should be giving single women. Be open minded, but don't settle. Have your standards in place,
Mm-hmm.
have what you're looking for, know exactly what it is, not what you're looking for. Because again, I don't believe women should be looking. Just
Mm.
keep yourself available for those men who are looking,
Yeah.
and make sure that whoever you allow in your space is someone worthy of your time, who values who you are as a person.
Yeah. And those people who are getting up there in age, a lot of people will tell you like, "Oh, you're getting washed up now. There's
That's
not many options for you out there.
it's not
Time is
true.
running out for you.
No,
Who's gonna want you at this age?" Just ignore it.
complete.
Your man won't take anything except
Of
for you.
Yeah,
They
because
want
the
you.
Lord made him specifically for
Exactly.
you. He's out there. It's surreal.
Mm-hmm.
Why settle for love that is just like, oh yeah, whatever, when other people are getting that specific person that God made for them?
Exactly.
Don't settle. Don't worry about aging. any man who thinks a woman who's over a certain age is washed up,
Mm.
they are going to see for themselves how really washed up
Yeah.
they are when they're hitting that age. Because a lot of men do tend to, apparently, they tend to start dating down at a certain age. By dating down, I don't mean like status in life, I just mean like in age.
Yeah.
But little do they know, like, as the young girls don't really view them as like real love interest. They're just looking for someone to set them free majority of the time. I'll say, as a young girl who is having conversations with other young women,
Mm.
we don't look at older men, or those men in particular who say women my age are washed up. We don't
Mm.
look at them like, oh my god, yeah, I like you so much, unless they're rich enough to, I don't know, pay. Not that I do this, by the way. I'm just saying these are the conversations I'm having. If they're able to transfer you 10, 20K tomorrow,
Mm.
that's when you're holding value to us. Otherwise, those men need to shut up,
Yeah.
because
And I truly feel sorry for those women who settle with dusties who don't have that.
yeah,
Like, they've not been taught to love themselves.
yeah,
That's kind of what people mean when they say love and choose yourself. Those ones who have the mindset of like, yeah, I'm only gonna date an older man if he provides for me. I completely get
I
that. That
hear
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah,
But if you're literally dating another older person who has nothing, you've literally unfortunately been groomed. And I
yeah,
also partially feel sorry for the men who think dating lower is a
like an
viable option.
achievement. Yeah, like a
It,
good thing.
it clearly
It's
means, yeah, you've not been taught about the value of women.
and I don't feel like you're getting. I just don't feel like you're getting that sort of level of friendship that you could attain with someone your own age. Well, that's if you're getting a person married and later on in life, maybe you're not missing out on that particular friendship, but the young person for sure is missing out on like that sort of friendship you can have with someone your age. So if you are a man who's waiting until, I've reached a certain level of success to meet someone younger, I'd say you even wasting your own time, because you could be pouring into a friendship with someone who become the love of your life,
But
but
girls don't like to be friends for long.
mm,
Girls are
mm.
looking to get married as soon as they feel like you're the one for them. They're looking to get married as soon as possible.
I think we should
Or maybe not married, but they're looking to get locked in, should we say, because
yeah.
marriage is another topic.
What else?
But anyways, that's more or less what we had for you today.
Yeah, I think we should do like a more detailed video in future, but
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've watched till the end, please make sure you share, like, subscribe. If you feel like this message really resonated with you, please let us know down in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, please let us know. Do you have anything to say?
no, that's all. We love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.